Good afternoon, and thank you all for joining us for this news conference today. And thank you to Margie Prop for once again providing interpretation services. Most working parents remember the first time they dropped off their oldest child at daycare, and trusting others to take good care of your precious little one and hoping your child will thrive in this new environment. And as a working parent myself, I know how important it is for families to feel good about their child's care and what that care means for their early childhood development. I also understand the challenges families face in finding quality childcare that's also affordable, and the pandemic has not made this task any easier. Working families have been disproportionately impacted by COVID-19. Many have lost income due to the pandemic, and childcare has become even more difficult to access. My Economic Recovery Task Force highlighted these challenges and called for increased access to childcare as part of its recommended strategies that support our workforce and our local businesses. The heightened challenges working families face are why this year's Lincoln Littles Giving Day takes on so much more added significance and meaning than ever before. The Lincoln Littles Initiative, which the Lincoln Community Foundation first began in 2019, improves access to high-quality early childhood education and care for low-income families by providing tuition assistance. And that tuition assistance is vital for our families when you consider these findings. 75% of children under the age of 6 have all parents in the workforce here in Lincoln. 42% of Lincoln families with children under age 6 live in poverty or near poverty. Lincoln parents at all income levels report expense as the biggest challenge to accessing high-quality childcare. In Lincoln, the cost of childcare is more than the cost of public college. Access to childcare is a key factor in economic growth. First Five Nebraska reports that inadequate access to childcare costs Nebraska families, businesses, and state tax revenues nearly $745 million annually in direct losses. Well, Lincoln Littles addresses these concerns and builds a brighter future for our youngest residents. I urge all of you to be a part of the Lincoln Littles Giving Day this Friday, February 12th, the 212th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. President Lincoln once famously said, "When I do good, I feel good." And the truth of his sentiment gives all who are able to contribute to the effort yet another reason to do so. To make a donation, go to lincolnlittles.org. Your contribution will do good, and it will definitely make you feel good. Today, I'm so pleased to announce a new dimension to the Lincoln Littles Giving Day, a mayor's big challenge to support Lincoln's littlest residents. We at the city have identified one-time funds totaling $500,000 from the recent federal stimulus bill to contribute to Lincoln Littles. And I stand before you today to challenge our community to match that amount. Our combined efforts would raise $1 million to support high-quality child care and early childhood education, the kind of child care and early childhood education that has been proven to lead to improved academic performance and social-emotional skill development for our children, our future workforce. This is a $1 million investment that will lift up young lives and our community for years to come. And here to tell us more about the power of Lincoln Littles to do good for our children and community is Executive Director Ann Brandt. Over to you, Ann.
Hi there. We are thrilled to partner with Mayor Gaylor Baird to raise funds for Lincoln Littles. This is an incredible example of a public-private partnership that will serve our youngest Lincoln residents and make a long-term impact on their success, stability, and development. Hundreds of Lincoln families struggle to afford care. This is especially true in the face of the pandemic. I would like to share a few notes about the value of Lincoln Littles for local families in their own words. One family shared, "We are a family of 4 and my husband lost his job recently. His income was the primary source of income for our mortgage, the cars, preschool, and all the big things. When he lost his job, my first thought was, what about our kids? To say thank you wouldn't even begin to describe our gratitude for the Lincoln Littles scholarship we received." Another explained, "Our daughter was able to receive the Lincoln Littles scholarship, and since being able to go to preschool, her whole personality has brightened up. The Lincoln Littles scholarship has really allowed her to have an amazing experience and to create many memories, and she's only just starting school." A big thank you to the Lincoln community and to Lincoln's mayor, Lyrian Gaylor Baird, for your support of Lincoln Littles.
Well, and you are appreciated, Anne. Thank you so much for all you are doing to support Lincoln's families and our youngest community members. And next up, it's my pleasure to introduce Barbara Bartle, the president of the Lincoln Community Foundation, which is a strong force for good in our community and behind so many initiatives that support a high quality of life for all Lincoln residents. Over to you, Barbara.
Thank you, Mayor, for this incredible show of support with this challenge grant. It's just wonderful. Since the Giving Day was launched in 2019, Lincoln Littles has provided tuition assistance to over 300 families so that their children may access quality early education. We know that families struggling to stay in the workforce need our help now more than ever. We want to give a very special thank you to our 21 matching fund sponsors who joined the mayor in lifting up Lincoln's little ones. This early support has provided the backbone for this wonderful day of giving. Their contributions, along with the mayor's wonderful commitment and challenge to the community, is an incredible example of a public-private partnership that will serve our youngest Lincoln residents and make a long-term impact on their success, stability, and development. So let's go Lincoln and meet the mayor's big challenge.
Well, thank you so much for your leadership, Barbara and Anne. And I too want to thank the matching fund sponsors for supporting working families with this really important investment in the future of our community. This truly is a team effort. And again, we urge all Lincoln residents who are able to contribute to do so. No amount is too small for our mayor's big challenge for Lincoln Littles. You can do your part to meet our $500,000 challenge this Friday, February 12th, President Lincoln's birthday, by going to lincolnlittles.org to make a contribution. Help us make a little go a long way. Thank you. And at this point, if there are any questions, we'd be happy to answer them.
Mayor Riley Johnson from the Journal-Star.
Hi, Riley.
Hi, could you talk a little bit more about the source of the funds, or is it earlier stimulus packages or the most recent round, and kind of where do they come from specifically?
Yeah. As you know, Riley, we early on received funds through the Community Development Block Grant program, and those funds came directly to the city. They're among the only funds that did. And urban development has been quickly acting with our community partners to get those in the hands of folks who need help with rent utility assistance. But those weren't the only eligible uses for those dollars. In fact, childcare is one of the eligible uses. And once we knew that we secured additional funds in this latest round, we were able to identify $500,000 that we could then parse out and identify as for use for child care purposes. And we knew that we had strong partnerships in the community through Lincoln Littles, through the work of the Community Foundation, through the work of Lincoln Littles in the Office of Early Childhood, and through the philanthropic support and the support of our business community. We thought this was a way to pack a big punch to make a real difference for our working families. Any other questions? All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, and please do go to lincolnlittles.org and be a part of this exciting opportunity to make a difference for our littlest residents. Thank you.